wanted to go over this pump. In this video, we're just gonna go over the modes of this. I will say this one is pretty lightweight compared to some of the other ones. I also like that it does not have a motor on the top. So it may stick out a little bit above your bra, but not like the ones with the motor on the top per se, which is much better. Okay. So I have another video where I'm going to explain how to put all of the pieces together and what they are, but first let's go over all the status. So the website says that this is supposed to stay charged on a full charge throughout the day. You're going to plug it in right here, but once it's fully charged, supposedly it keeps charged throughout the day. I will say I have had this in the box for a while after charging it, and it still is charged. So to turn it on, you're gonna see this button right here. It's the on button. I'm just gonna push that one time. So obviously with most pumps, there is a down and an ups if you're wanting a stronger suction. There are 12 different suction strengths on this one, but there are 4 different modes. So the first mode, so we have this one is expression mode. You can go between 12 different, begins with the slow sucking and then goes to the faster sucks after 12. This is your standard mode across most pumps, so you do have that. If you want to change the mode, you're going to click that again. 2-in-1 mode, and this is the one that's different than a lot of other pumps. Mode begins with 8 quick sucks. It'll be followed by a long suck. So this is a mode to get a little bit more milk stimulation from your breast. Again, this is a mode that not all pumps offer. This is the dual frequency mode. This mode is actually made for moms with inverted or flat nipples, which is so cool. It begins with a low suction and then suctions in a little bit of a different pattern to get that stimulation of the flat nipple and inverted nipple pulled out a little bit. That is an awesome thing. And then finally, your stimulation mode, which again is a pretty average mode for breast pumps. As you can hear, it's that quick sucks. And this you're going to use until you see your milk flow. You can compress down again. But we're going to want to use this when we're trying to get a letdown or a second letdown. So overall, this pump does have a lot to offer. I also just like the simplicity of it. Some of these newer pumps are just overbearing with all of the buttons and features and contraptions they come with, and this one is not, and I really like that because of that. It's easy to charge, it stays charged, it's lightweight, and I feel like the modes are all very user friendly and